You can keep yourself kind of at arm's length. So I really like what MKOI brought to the table, and also just the Jace adding to something where you don't have a pushing top lane, so there's always that little bit of an issue if Skewmon tries to invade top side, that Miro can just rally around from Skewmon of, hey, is there any wiggle room that I can have, but push him mid?
Oh, Caps shuffled back, flashes away from Alvaro, who's still on the chase. The seismic shuffle will knock him back, but the Zenith Blade still connects with the root caller down. Jojo will be gifted first blood.
Nice
It's
gang.
enough. Eliora coming across. Jojo, as you say, with that push in mid, means that MKOI have the man advantage. But Caps is on his way down towards the bottom side. We'll have the Weaver's Wall here. Mirwin is on the wrong side of the wall. Seismic shove won't knock him back. Good side steps from him. Does still have the flash, trying to get towards this wall to flash over it, and manages to escape. But the fancy feet from Mirwin gets him to safety.
Nicely played by Mirwin. I thought there was no way he was getting out of that one.
To the difficult matchups to try and put things like the Jace behind. And I think that that's KOI's focus, is that they want to make sure that they're keeping Mirwin into that Sion matchup so that he can continue to build advance.
Moves in towards the side lane because they want to try and shut down Mirwin.
Oh, Skewmon's going for this. Hound's Pursuit in. A Broken Blade looking at the Unstoppable Onslaught as well. Can't quite connect onto Mirwin, but remember, this Jace has no flash. And Skewmon and Broken Blade should be able to chase him down. The first kill of the game for G2 goes to Skewmon. Unstoppable Onslaught immediately in. Jojo does still have the flash here, but doesn't burn it early. Hound's Pursuit there for the follow-up. Jojo slides his way away, but the chase continues from Skewmon.
I mean, this G2 top jungle duo is getting work done on the side lane. Their second kill of the game. They will also secure the first tower of the game for G2 as well. And it comes back to the side lanes. LeBron are getting that pressure by themselves. Now, the Herald started. Let's see if G2 look for a fight.
I mean, LeBron's already stepping in. There's the TP as well from Broken Blade. Super down to half HP. LeBron, the first target. Unbreakable Will coming out from him. Broken Blade finishes the teleport. Daisy shoved back. Skewmon on his way across after securing the second dragon. True Shot Barrage dodged there by LeBron. Emperor's Divide available for Jojo, but no flash to get that slide if needs be. There's the Unstoppable Onslaught from Broken Blade to try and join in. Lebrov jumps forward. No Unbreakable Will for him. Broken Blade a long way behind enemy lines here. Alvaro goes in with the Zenith Blade, but not real much follow-up from MKOI. Skewmon gets the Rift Herald as Alvaro falls down to 100 HP. Broken Blade still damn tanky. The Weaver's Wall coming out as Cap separates the fight. Broken Blade on the wrong side of that wall. Lebrov jumps back in, and there's another as Jojo falls. Skewmon still chasing the Hounds. They're out for blood. They're out to party. And he dashes away, but you can't escape the wolves.
Because it knocked him over the blue pit wall, which then separated him from everyone else. But here we go.
Mirwin has the flash, will use it just in time to get away from the seismic shot, but the chase continues here. LeBron with a headbutt pulverize into the trample stun, and Caps throws a rock at him, and Mirwin is done.
That's where the hell has this G2 been all year? What the hell is going on? Playoffs hits and suddenly G2. They look unstoppable.
It's really impressive to me the way in which they're just avoiding all of this poke. You're playing against Ezreal, Azir, Jace, and at no point does it feel like that their long-range threats are really that threatening.
Through the chicane, round, he gets it! And now he's in the middle of MKOI. I don't think he gives it. We're seeing this a lot more after the AP item changes on 25.10. It's nowhere near as strong as he would. Never mind, the wall has been built. It's not blue, but it still keeps MKOI away from the outer kanji.
It's not, of course, all doom
Jojo,
blue.
he's looking. He has the flash. Caps will try and flash away, but he doesn't escape. And as you say, it's not all doom and gloom at all as Caps is caught by MKOI. The shutdown goes over to Jojo.
Play the map. Like, it's so flawlessly done. KOI don't have an answer. There isn't one.
And you even got Lebrov just playing bouncer in every bush along the way as well. G2 setting up very well.
They're going for the fight afterwards. Weaver's Wall going in. Super's going to have to jump the wall here. Alvaro the first to be caught outside, but shoved back towards Skewmon. Alvaro flashes over, will escape for now. Good damage coming out from Super. Daisy in as well. Lebrov looks for the knockback. Jojo with the Emperor's Divide. Broken Blade falling lower. The Redemption coming out as well, but it can't save Jojo. Lebrov taken out. 1-for-1 so far in the exchange. Broken Blade flashes away.
Super getting to free hood over the wall, whereas there's not much play back. And here, as he goes in, the invulnerability from Skewmon means that he doesn't get hit. Broken Blade the only one shoved in. So
of course, at the Baron, G2 immediately back out onto the map, but MKOI demonstrated right there that their team fighting is still pretty low on mana. But this siege is not an easy one for G2.
G2 also don't have a huge amount of ability to hit towers from range.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just keeping the cannon minion as alive as possible. You can see Broken Blade just tanking up all the poke coming out from Super. But they have to wait for the next wave, and it looks like MKOI will back away. G2 will crack the tier 2, 30 seconds left. It's the last wave with which they can really push in towards the base. Broken Blade still very healthy, very tanky. Seismic shove knocks Daisy back. Double cannons here.
Levy trying desperate to get the demolish proc with those two cannons might be enough to take it down. Now he steps in.
He'll get the demolish proc. Look at the damage onto the tower. G2 will crack through the inhibitor tower line. Mirwin still looking for that flank, looking for the poke. Will take down a couple of the dogs, but not too much more. G2.
Right a timer. Look at the top side. That wave double super creeps about to hit the towers.
Drake already down. G2 can look for the engage. Caps on a flank position here. And they don't really need to do too much more. MKOI couldn't fight their way through the tankiness of Broken Blade. Super Minions in the base. Caps has a Weaver's Wall. He's just looking instead for the bot lane tier 3.
I mean, KOI, they just can't get through the wall of Broken Blade, can they? The poke, I guess, is connecting,
They
but
don't need to see anymore. It will be G2's 32 minutes in. Ocean Soul, 7,500 gold. Their lead will extend to about 8.5k as they take the bank.
MKOI just were dizzy afterwards, and I think this is something that's been missing from G2's game plan, but not anymore when it gets to playoffs.
Broken Blade just steps forward. Solar Flare hits onto Caps, but all the hits after is a Mystic shot from Super. Good job threading the needle, but the damage doesn't matter. Yeah, as you say, basically back to full with that Ocean Soul. Skewmond is pushing through on that mid wave. Only has one cannon minion here, and Jojo's doing a good enough job of keeping him at bay, but with the top lane inhibitor respawning, I wonder if G2 will transfer their pressure over towards that top side again.
Jojo can't even get through the shield of Broken Blade. And look, he's good now. He's just casually healing it all back up.
Yep.
It's like that it is just the simple, slow and painful death of MKOI here in game 2. Like they'll look for one last miracle fight because it's pretty much all they've got left.
Broken Blade taking a little bit of damage, but nothing too substantial. Skewmond is pushing in the wave in that top side. Obviously very slippery if MKOI do engage on him as Jojo goes in, finds the flash out of Hans Summer. Chain of Crumbs is going to land, but Hans is down already as Jojo finds one. Broken Blade trying to flash the wall. Unstoppable Onslaught slams into the base of Jojo. There's two for MKOI. Skewmond.
5k is on this Skewmond.
Oh, Elder's being
there's a
started.
base here.
Yeah,
MKOI have forgotten about the base. Is it the classic? Is it Elder for Nexus? Skewmond and Lebrov are trying to keep MKOI around the Elder Drake. G2 don't really have a wave. Alvaro stunning Skewmond, who jumps into the pit and will not land the smite. It's Alioya who gets it. Broken Blade tanking up the towers. Mirwin back in base. Jojo with a good Emperor survival. Keep Broken Blade at bay. Hans Summer and Caps, they're trying to shepherd in the wave here as the Nexus towers are their first target. Caps in a different mindset to Hans Summer and Broken Blade. MKOI get the Elder. They lose both their Nexus towers for it. Elioya on the chase here. Broken Blade doesn't have flash, will dodge the root caller and has a blast cone to get away.
This may have just changed.
I think Caps will poke his head in, and that's about it. You can see Broken Blade and Hans Summer just catching the wave in mid, making sure that's pushed up. Inhibitor in the bot side has respawned for MKOI in 40 seconds time. Elder up in 2.5. The Rob going in. Caps caught out by Super. Jojo slides forward, but Caps flashes across the wall. The Rob with the Unbreakable will keep himself alive now. Alvaro, the first target here for G2, and they will take him down. MKOI look for a little bit of an engage, and they though using the Hounds effectively to block those Mystic shots. Jojo knocked up. Unstoppable Onslaught, Chain of Corruption, stopwatch just in time to dodge the Decimating Smash as well. Caps on his way across. He's targeting the Inhibitor first. The Rob will go down, and Alvaro's back alive. The Inhibitor goes out as Skewmond now needs to eviscerate his way across. Map as far as I can see. Caps chunked out the Elder now spawning.
You still have to be careful of that bottom wave, though. Super Creep's going to do work. Poke doing work as well here for G2.
Super jumps into the pit. Decimating Smash coming out from Broken Blade. He's stunned up by Alvaro. Skewmond looking to jump into the back of it. Chain of Corruption hits onto Jojo, but the Emperor's Divide pushes Lebrov back. Broken Blade low as Super continues to open up. Caps diving onto Alvaro on the backside, and Skewmond dives in. Jojo falling lower. Skewmond able to take him out in time. Broken Blade surviving as well, and the Ocean Soul is doing so much work for G2. Super trying to hit Mystic shot after Mystic shot, but there's nothing mystical about how damn tanky Broken Blade is. Elioya dies, G2 survive, and they TP into the base.
The health bars are just too much. There is not enough in the tank to take down the tank. And with Jojo gone, so are MKOI's chances.
Only Mirwin stands, he's knocked up, he's locked up, and he's shut out of the game. G2. For moments, it looked like MKOI had found their miracle, but G2 aren't praying to the same god you are. They will go 2-0 up in the series.
A valiant defense from MKOI. They stole